Okay, we're ready? So the CEO of Westwick, Christine, and I moved here from the U.S. not because we're running from the law like you may have heard, but because we wanted to come here and actually help. The way we wanted to come and help is by using our background in the healthcare field. By helping people, by educating them to become certified nursing assistants and caregivers, and then connecting them with our partners and helping them go abroad, right? We woke up to a post of Edgar posting false information about Westwick, right? He called us a scam. He said we're not a real college. And then he said we're not credible. And as we have stated, we are credible, right? And also he posted negative information about our CEO, Christine, right? And then he went on to post about me personally and said that my mentor, who is Christine, is a fraud, right? And then ended up posting false information. And after he did that, he also posted another post after we had already used the courts. He posted something else inviting students. These are students that had maybe been let go by the school. Maybe they didn't perform very well, or maybe they, whatever it may have been, invited those students to say negative things about our school. And like we stated, that caused a negative ripple effect on our school, on Christine, and on me personally. So that's why we're here today, and that's what he did. And that's why we're going above and beyond like we have, because we've seeked just so much damage on all of us as a whole. And like I've said, I've lost partnerships that are worth millions in the U.S. because of this. So we're here today because we need the help and seeking help from the government, right? We're doing exactly the same thing that the government is doing, which is exporting labor. But we feel like we've been targeted by people like Edgar Obare. When he targeted us and posted false information about our school, Westwick College, about Christine and myself, it caused a negative effect, right? Ripple effect. With Westwick College, we lost some of our partners that we work with. Christine was targeted personally, and I was targeted personally. As you can hear from my accent, I also work in the U.S., and I lost some partners in the U.S. as well because of this. Edgar has an amazing platform. He could use it to uplift people, uplift students. And I understand share and gossip is a huge thing in Nairobi, which is great as well, right? But he can still use that platform to uplift people, right? The reason why we're also here is because Edgar, we've gone through the extent that we can with using the government and the law. And we have a warrant for arrest for Edgar Obare. What we're willing to do is give 100,000 shillings to anyone that brings justice to Edgar Obare. And every 2 weeks, we'll increase that to 100,000 shillings to anybody that brings Edgar Obare to justice. The reason why we're doing this is because we want to say that it's not okay to target people like us, right? A company that's trying to purposely help people. It's not okay to just post negative information because there are repercussions to that. It's not okay. Right? And we wouldn't, and maybe what needs to happen, there needs to be a regulation on social media, not just on bloggers, but also on influencers. You can't just target people and get away with it. So that's why we're here today, and thank you for having us.
My name is Steven. I am a student at Westwick College. I've been there since August of last year. And ever since the news came out, it's just been a really stressful period for us, because there's a lot of uncertainty about things and how things are progressing because of all the allegations made against the school. So it's only human to be worried about the outcome of all this attention coming to the school, coming to the students. So it's put a strain on our reputation as students of the college, because we are the people who are seen out there with our uniforms, with Westwick College on it. So people will be always wondering if you're part of the scam per se. So yeah, it's just been a really stressful period, and anyone who has information on the whereabouts of Mr. Obare, it would be very well appreciated if you came forward.
So my name is Jacqueline. I'm the admission coordinator at Westwick College. So this school started with an intention of helping young youths, especially with getting them job opportunities and all that. But I'm here to state that Westwick College is just training CNA that is certified nurse assistant students. Then from there, they are able to be connected through our partners to get job opportunities outside the country. Yeah. So I fail to understand the reason as per why Edgar Obare is trying to hit up on somebody who is just planning to help out people get labor in terms of seeing how their future can be built. Yeah. So as an admission coordinator, I would say we started this school back in January 19th, that is last year. We were able to admit like 700 students. So I fail to understand, if you're defaming this school, what is your intention? Yeah, because for us, we are just here to help out and to make sure that everyone is contented and they have exactly what they need. Yeah. So as an admission coordinator, again, I would say it is just for the course to happen. Then after the course, it is not the school to provide you with a job placement. Yeah, because number one, we are not a recruiting agency. We are just a school offering the health science curriculum. Number three, your job placement is not based on the school itself. Yeah, it is through the partnership. And then number four, it is not us to determine whether you're eligible to move outside the country or not. Because remember, for you to move outside the country, there are some documentations that are required. So if you're a student at Westwick College who is trying to back up with Edgar Obare, did you ask yourself a question of, did you fulfill the requirements? Yeah. Were your visas able to be accepted? That is number two. So however much this is coming out, I am here to say that Westwick College is just coming out to help and not to like scam anyone. Because I believe if we are here to scam anyone, the school would have not run for like 1 year, right? Yeah, so that's all. Whoever knows where Edgar Obare is, it is very fair for him to come and explain to people why he's doing that to Westwick College. Thank you.
Edgar, what we practice here, it's all about credibility. My academic team basically looks into fostering and ensuring quality education is given to our CNA students. Back at the back here, you can see our support system, because they believe in us, because us as instructors, we are the mentors. So basically, whenever we are trying to mentor our students, we make it our priority to ensure that they get the best. But Edgar, whenever you go out there and you make it like it's a joke on us, we don't take it positively. Kindly just submit yourself and basically come and clarify, because for our instructors, we are put in a position where we put ourselves, we move a step ahead to ensure that our students are always motivated. Basically, we underwent the training of the nursing. Most of our staffing team, especially the instructors, most of them have gone a notch higher to become a degree holder. So whenever you start joking with our licenses, we make it, you make it look like a joke, and we don't take it positively. So kindly just submit yourself and make clarification in regards to the matter. Thank you.
Hi guys, my name is Anthony, the Finance Administrator at Westwick College. So basically I'm here to speak about the damages that we've incurred so far. So ever since this story came out, we've incurred damages of not less than 20 million as we speak. That's why you see we've put out a bounty of 100,000, which will continue to go higher as the days go by. And we are sure that we are going to catch up with the guy. He has really tormented a lot of people, including some of you guys who are here. And but his days are finally numbered. So anyone out there with any information about Edgar Obare, please come out, give us his whereabouts, and the law will be able to deal with him appropriately. Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming today. My name is Lillian. I'm the Human Resource Manager at Westwick College. And mine today is just to say how it has been very challenging for us as a fraternity at Westwick to hold everything together after the allegations that have been made against us. So we are trying to make sure that our staff members are comfortable, our students are comfortable, our students are happy, our students are taken care of. We are a professional and accredited facility where we offer CNA courses for our nurses, caregiving courses for our nurses, and we want the best for all our students. So for this to have happened to us, it has been very damaging, me as human resource first of all, to make sure that our students and our staff members are taken care of. That's why it has been paramount for us to meet today, so that we let you know that we are here to help Kenyans, as it is for the agenda of our president to export labor. We are working together to make sure that Kenyans have the best kind of possible labor and possible job opportunities that are out there for all of us to take advantage of. So we are here to uplift Kenyans. We are here to help Kenyans. We are here to cooperate with everybody that is involved in the sector of healthcare to be able to do the best that we can, to offer the best that we can, to make sure that all of us are in a good position after this. So for us to be here, we are grateful, but we are hoping that the law will take its course and that we will be vindicated as we already have been, and that going forward, it will be in the best interest of everybody involved for us to be honest and to be credible going forward in our various professions, to be able to make sure that we do not damage the credibility of our fellow Kenyans and our fellow professionals in any way that we do. So for us, it has been damaging, and we hope that the law will take its course to be able to make sure that the Edgar Obare is brought to book and that we will be able to move forward amicably. So thank you very much.
So just like everybody has mentioned, we're just here to seek justice, and we're seeking the help from the government to help us in this, right? We're here trying to help people. And just like we've said, we have a bounty, or we're hoping that you all and the public, anybody that sees Edgar, would be able to just help us seek justice for him.